Sup guys, we're back for some more TLC videos. Today we're doing Extreme Cheapskates, which just beautiful content.
I'm hoping to get some fresh ideas for future days with this video as well.
Yeah, so we're reacting to the world's cheapest date. So you just know it's going to be absolutely amazing and cool, and there's not going to be any cringe at all.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to this.
Damn, he's rocking that tutu.
Get it, King.
He is rocking that tutu, man. That looks so good on him.
I mean, it's 2021. If man want to wear a fucking tutu and dance around, go nuts.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
I'll do a clinical study anytime I can.
Dude, does he look like Elon Musk to you?
A little bit, but I was about to say, okay, this is the worst way to intro yourself for being like, and I'm a big cheapskate, and he's driving like a fucking like muscle car, and he's just like, oh, I'm a cheapskate. It's
Yeah,
like, okay,
I'm a
that's like
cheapskate.
that's why you're so fucking cheap. You spend it all on this bloody car.
Yeah, man. I don't blame people for living like that, though. If you're like, I've got a really expensive hobby, I'm going to be a fucking cheapskate throughout the rest of my fucking life just so I can afford that. I'm like, yeah, all right, I respect that, you know? You do you. Oh, God.
I really wanted to buy this.
Dude! Dude! Let's go!
Oh my god.
Oh, he's
Who
got a
needs
pimp-mobile.
Who needs money when you can pull up with that?
Yeah,
Jesus.
exactly. No wonder he's got a date.
Oh, how pissed off would you be if this was the car your date pulled up in and it's just like, so you're paying, yeah?
So you're fine with $1 cheeseburger?
Yeah.
And look, we're going to go to the movies, but we're not going to pay, so we're going to sneak in. So you got to be really quick, okay?
Somehow. I got really lucky. The clinical study that I found online was paying the same amount. I had to put ointment in my butt, but I got a car out of it, so it was well worth it. I got pretty lucky. One
Dude,
of
he
the
lives
ladies
in a
from
big
Zumba
apartment.
said, hey, my grandpa just passed away if you want to live in our condo
Oh.
for free.
Oh.
In return,
Oh.
I'm supposed to mow the lawn, but you know, you can't beat free.
Wait, so he's living with his grandma for free, but he has to, like, mow the lawn for her.
Yeah, that's the deal. Mow the lawn and you get free rent and stay with me.
His grandma must be so lonely, bless her soul.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is definitely a grandma house.
This is
isn't
all
it?
from when the guy passed away. He left it all here. I didn't have any furniture. It worked out nice.
Oh,
These are my
bro.
roommates. You got Raj and
Do you think he was banking on his grandfather passing away?
It was definitely a thought in the back of his head of like a fallback. If anything goes wrong, there's always my grandfather. He's kind of like 90 years old.
How much Greg pays for the apartment, but I do know that Kevin and I pay a pretty fair amount.
It's a
Oh.
large 3-bedroom
Wow.
condo, so I knew I'd be
What?
able to take my roommates with me.
Okay, so he's living for free and then charging them to live with him, and he's pocketing the rent, right?
Get fucked. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Yeah.
Fire out, man.
At least, okay, maybe, but don't charge him like obscene amounts. Maybe just
Yeah.
like, you chuck us like $50 a week, lads.
Yeah, exactly. Between
Like-
two of them, $100 a week, you know, that's $400 a month. Yeah, I mean, that's a fine amount of money, right?
Yeah. But how damn bad are these guys that this is their only other option too?
Yeah, imagine like, yeah, so we're gonna live in my grandma's house full of old people things. You're gonna pay me hundreds of dollars a month to live here. You guys cool with that? Yeah, you're cool with that. Let's go.
Oh god.
Hoggers.
And charge them rent even though I'm living for free.
Yep.
this is
Got
a
it.
kitchen.
You cunt.
Thing
Oh.
that you should get for free in life. I never spend money on condiments. Anytime you go to a restaurant, just take extra when you're there. would
Dude, I
never
can't
pay
get
for
over how
paper
much he looks
plates
like
or
Elon
any
Musk.
kind of plate.
Every time I see him, he looks more and more like him.
To save money on
Yeah.
cups, I actually
What
reuse
is
yogurt
that
cups. I
cunt?
got this from my grandma. This way, they're all labeled.
What?
Everybody knows whose cup's whose. But if we get a guest, I actually give them the big cup, so it makes them feel special. I don't
It's a
put 'em in
fucking
the
yogurt
dishwasher 'cause the
container.
dishwasher wastes
Why?
way too much.
It costs
There's no
nothing
point
to
in it.
buy a glass
Refrigerator.
and keep it
That
forever.
took
They're like
bulb
$1.
out of the refrigerator. It
Yeah.
saves me almost-
Because you never know if it's going to go out of style. So always keep the tags and you can just return them
Dude.
later. I paid for them. It's not stealing if you pay for it.
I'm living the dream. As soon as I'm done living the dream, I
But,
just
like-
return it.
Isn't there like, you know,
Biggest
a
money
certain
saver in
amount
the
of
whole
time?
condo is-
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I wouldn't expect to take back a shirt that I bought 2 years ago to the shop right now and get a full refund, right? Like,
Then tell you to fuck off, yeah.
yeah, they'll be like, dude, come on, like, we're not stupid.
Yeah.
That he lives a pretty normal life, and most other people would probably think so too until they get to know him. He takes showers with his clothes on.
What?
By
Why?
washing my clothes in the shower with me, I'm saving at least $15 a month because I don't.
Nah, bro, it's
Bruh.
no, that's
You
so
be getting-
glorious.
You be getting the dick cheese, son.
Yeah, man. $15 a month on water? How expensive is your water?
There's no way this cunt's getting clean. What do you mean?
yeah.
How do you soap up your body?
What's the point? Just use a washing machine. Go to a laundromat.
Literally yesterday, I threw 2 hats in my washing machine and did a wash because they were dirty. Because I couldn't be fucked doing it.
Dude,
That
you could
would
have saved
said this-
$15, bro. What are you doing?
That would send this man in a rage, and I find that very funny.
Good.
Washer, a dryer.
Oh,
That's-
that's so big. No.
When I take a shower,
Now, how are you going to return your clothes after you've soaped them, mate?
He's got a fucking.
He's got a bag at the tank.
shower, I keep a bucket in there and it catches all the excess
Oh,
water.
Of course you
At
do.
the end of the week, when I'm ready to flush the toilet, I take that water.
End of the week? End of the week? Bro, your toilet's gonna smell.
Oh.
Wouldn't you just love to be his housemate and just flush it anyways?
How does it not clog?
Yeah, that's a good point. How do you wipe
My-
your ass if you don't flush?
My toilet would clog after a day of not being flushed. How the hell does yours last after a week?
And pour it directly into the toilet, and that's what causes the toilet to flush. That way, I'm not wasting any water.
Oh, look at the shit line on it.
Yeah, that was
I like going
foul.
on. She likes fancy restaurants and traveling. Next. And here's one.
I mean, look, fair fam.
Hi, is Brandy there?
Dude, is he calling her?
Hey,
What the
I saw
hello?
your-
What dating website goes
Oh.
from like, oh, here's a profile to instantly, let me call him right up.
There's no way I'm fucking calling some stranger that I met on a dating app. Straight up, man.
Yeah, you
It'd
go-
be like a day or two of at least talking, and then maybe might meet up.
the progression is you text on the app, you give her your number or your WhatsApp number or your Snapchat, you talk on there, and then after a little bit, you know, that's when you meet up, right? Like,
Yeah, it's just, I mean, like, our generation doesn't really even just call people particularly.
yeah, I fucking hate it when people call me. I genuinely pisses me off. I'm like, you could have texted me this and saved us both time.
Literally, the only person I call is my mother.
Yeah. I don't even call my mum. I text my mum. She texts me too.
Bloody hell.
It's just like there's no reason to call ever, like unless it's like serious, like Jimmy, your grandma died. Like you wouldn't text that to him, but you would call. him for that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll email you the address of the place, okay?
Email?
All right, talk to you later.
What?
You have a phone number, text her.
This man be living in the 90s.
I know, right?
Taking Brandy.
I like it.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. They let you like keep the utensils and everything.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
you would go to a place like that.
When I first met Greg,
Yeah.
he seemed like a nice guy, sweet. Typically, I wouldn't be asked to go on my first date at a barbecue place only because it's messy and he's more casual.
I'd say so much wrong with that.
Yeah, neither do I.
Hi, y'all.
But I guess we're both dudes, so.
Yeah.
Can I just get a water and a to-go cup, please?
Water in a to-go cup.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Why did he look like he was about to cry when he was saying that?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Starving or nothing.
Oh, so like you want to like share a meal maybe?
Yeah, we can do that.
That face she pulled when she was replying.
Oh.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
This is a real human.
Dude, why not just bring her back to your place and cook her a meal? That's gonna be cheaper, right?
As if this man. Oh, I want to see this man's fridge so bad.
Yeah, true. Actually, he probably doesn't have any ingredients. It probably would cost him like $100 to make something.
Here's the carrots that I yoinked from my neighbor's garden.
She looks so disappointed.
Yes.
Dude, that face.
Oh, she's so done.
Oh, man. And the waitress is like, I know you're not going to leave me a tip, so can we just get this over with?
Yeah. How are you this socially unaware?
Oh, beats
Baffles
me.
me.
Maybe, like, I don't want to, like, say anything out of line here, but maybe he's, like, autistic or something.
I mean, yeah, that was gonna be my go-to either, because just how?
Yeah, like, I don't
Say it's
think he
how.
can register other people's feelings and emotions. Like,
Yeah,
I don't want to sound like
or he
an asshole, but I think he is autistic.
just doesn't care.
I mean, that's a possibility. Maybe he's so deluded in his price-saving views that he he can psych himself out of giving a shit about how people feel.
Yeah. So justified in his head of not spending money that he doesn't care about other people's opinions.
Yeah. That's
Ugh.
man, oh man.
That pretty good size, the pulled pork sandwich.
It's a nice portion.
Like big enough
You
for
are
two,
not
probably?
fucking sharing it.
Depends how
Probably.
hungry you are.
You're not real hungry, right? Nah. Okay.
Dude.
Rack of ribs?
Hey, we just get one, just in case.
Okay, so you'd like one rib.
Yes, please.
Impress or show off, and so it was different to see him really not care. It was a little weird.
Here's your food.
I mean, yeah, like it is a bit weird, right? Like, I don't know about you, but if I'm taking a lady out on a date, it's like a psychological thing where you go, I've got to spend money to prove that I'm like a good potential mate, if that makes sense. So like most men will like spend not like a crazy amount of money, but you know, they'll make sure they treat the woman right on the date, right? Like,
I mean, yeah, like, look, if I'm taking out a girl on a date to fucking sushi or whatever, like, I'm not gonna be like, what's the cheapest thing here? Can I have a order?
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'll get what I fucking want to order.
yeah, I just don't get this man's psyche, you know? Like, it's going against everything that you're kind of meant to do on a date. Like,
Yeah.
just from like even a biological evolutionary standpoint of like you're meant to impress this woman with wealth and power. I know that sounds very archaic, but it's literally what you are programmed to do in your brain. It's just weird. I don't know.
At my condo, like to save money on water, we only flush once a week, and I save like $30 a month.
Don't say that on a date.
Why would you tell her this?
If you come over, I'll let you flush. Once. But you can never have too much barbecue sauce.
Oh, get fucked.
It's literally just stealing from the
Don't
restaurant.
forget your coconut.
I'm surprised he didn't take the fucking bottle.
Greg is
Just a little bit
thank
cheap.
you for taking me out.
I want
Oh, and she had a nice car too. She's used to
Well,
money.
I had a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah.
Even though he's a little cheap, I could look past that and definitely.
Can
He's a
you?
really sweet guy. So I
You're
would
just
definitely
saying
go
this for
out
the
for it.
camera. We can see
Oh,
through it.
yeah.
And that's the
Oh.
end of that video. So if you guys have enjoyed this experience, if you've enjoyed this how to scare off your date, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye bye. Fucking hell, man.